the interrogator, you know, they called the guy in, and he was a high-ranking, like, what do they call it? Like base commander or something like that. And they're like, look, we have to do our due diligence. You know, we're going to call you in. We're going to ask you a few questions. So the guy came in on his own. No, military guy. So he came in, and they're like, hey, we know, like, you, you're around the area. We're kind of asking everybody around the area, you know, seeing what's going on. Obviously, you know, do you know this person? We found a dead body. And then they would kind of like pause and they go to like someone else kind of like talking about what the interrogator's doing, and they're like, everything from the moment that guy walked into the room to the moment he said hi has been scripted. Like how the chairs are facing each other, how he's using his body language, how if the guy is going like this, the interrogator is going like this and mocking his movements. And it's not always like what he says, but it's he's playing into body language, he's playing into what kind of emotion that guy has right now. And because the guy was like a high ranking military guy, they called him by first name and they never used like his rank or acknowledged it or anything, because they're like, we don't want to make him think he's on a pedestal higher than us. So by calling him his first name, we brought him down to our level. And the guy was all, he's like, yeah, I'm cooperative, I'll be here, I'll talk to you. And they're like, look, man, I want to let you know, like, we're going to ask you some questions, and some of them, they're inappropriate. They might be offensive, but we need to ask because we have to ask everybody that we're interviewing. But at any moment, if you don't like what we're asking, or you feel you may be answering something, you know, incorrectly, you're more than welcome to leave at any time. Just get up and walk out and get a lawyer. And this is at the beginning of the interview, and the guy's like, oh yeah, no, I'll talk to you. And so he did, and they're like, hey, do you mind if we take a shoe print from you, because we found one at the scene? And the guy kind of like pauses for a sec and looks down, and he's like, yeah, that's fine. So I get a shoe print, and they're like, hey, what car did you drive today? Do you know what kind of tires that thing has? And the guy told them, and they're like, okay. So they went outside and they got a tire print with the guy's, you know, permission. So, I mean, they're coming back and they're like, all right, you, your shoe print is identical to the shoe print found at the scene.
Care package inbound.
Enemy down. Hardened sentry online.
Awaiting orders.
And the interrogator, like I said, he just came out and he's like, had that guy just left, we would have never got him because we didn't have any information on him.
Friendly UAV inbound.
The guy literally tattled on himself.
Friendly HCXD
Requesting Wraith drone.
Warship bundle down. Setting up the drone. Marker 1-2 wrapped up.
Oh my god, I died. Twice. My death streak. And now I'm dying like all the deaths.
Eyes on. Rule down.
They're against the wall. Press your advantage.
EKIA. Lethal! Incoming grenade!
Damn, that's a record.
Best deterrent. Excellent work.
No corpses will ever be
I think I was all the team's kills. How's it going? That's how it's going.